This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Look at it! Fuck, he's dead! closed.
I'm near, I know it.
It's locked all right.
Stay close, keep an eye on each other.
Sir, I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
Die! That leads you!
We have to stop it! Die, Bernie! Please open the door, sir. More and more of these bloody leeches every night.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
More and more of these.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Stop it now, Albert, stop it!
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What happened?
Hey!
Yes.
Sod off, mister.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
You're being manipulated by these criminals. What's worse is that you're clever enough to know better.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the...
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll kid.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the street.
What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few...
No. Look, I'm not a
Do you know Nurse...
Funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. It's just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
You don't seem...
I always feel ill, sir. It's like...
I will see. What...
Nothing to say.
You don't...
Not since the...
You don't have any...
Not since...
You mean you...
Yeah, I don't...
Perhaps...
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills.
Whatever the...
I swear I didn't want to hit him.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From once...
The doctors called me a liar.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the experience. Scared of the dark these days.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad... I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
You'll be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a...
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
Goody.
Tell me,
The region itself,
what do you...
most of them are
Is there a...
Cadogan baits with...
You look ill, Miss...
I'm perfectly fine, thanks to my miraculous elixir.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy?
I don't like to talk about competition.
Compe...
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
It's locked, all right. I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Take a look. Don't be afraid. Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Doctor.
Doctor,
How is
business?
I see.
It's no secret.
As-
What you mean,
But
Yeah.
where did this...
in the closed work?
Have you been?
No.
Have you had...
Nurse Crane. So the bitch really is a nurse, then?
Yes, she's a nurse. And quite a good one.
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Right then.
I should never have taken up my father's business.
Excuse me, sir.
Another journalist?
I'm not a journalist.
A doctor, you say?
Really? But still...
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
May I ask what you do?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes...
According to you,
Not familiar with...
this part of town does have quite a reputation.
Totally. Look,
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
there's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
You survive at any cost.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do...
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your...
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here?
Can I offer you?
The name is Colossus.
Have you heard of an...
Dorothy Crane? Yeah.
Could you please tell me more?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation...
Goodbye, Mr. Pete.
Don't be shy, handsome.
I'm not looking for what you're selling.
All right then, but be quick. Though
Do you need any...
It depends on...
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Christina, have you been examined? The
I don't like doctors or hospitals.
Consider...
If it is going to happen, it will...
You can put your own life...
And you think that would worry me?
Do you need any assistance?
Your money.
Tell me about it.
Are you joking with me? People...
I have no interest.
Short story.
I'm sure you could have found another...
And when exactly was the last time you looked for a job?
Do you know Nurse Dor...
I don't know her, but I know her.
You seem to...
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Are you joking?
I have no... I'm sure...
And when exactly...
Goodbye, miss. Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. He's always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
What do you mean?
Also,
Quite a judge.
You...
Well,
as a doctor...
What do you mean?
The beast.
Really? And what...
We must fight the disease before the...
What is left, then?
Cleansing.
Tell me, Tobias.
God will recognize his own.
Purification by fire has proved useful.
Your lack of faith is predictable.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing...
My son, if you think salvation...
Joseph...
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church.
Don't you...
I've been touched by God.
Have you any...
No. But...
You sent him on some...
As a true believer.
Where did you...
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery. I don't like...
So you're...
None.
Why do you hate...
Before coming to London.
What...
Also...
Quite a job.
You...
I am. What do you...
Also...
Quite a job.
You...
Well...
As a doctor...
What do you mean? I have heard it... Good evening, miss. I know what you're thinking. I know you understand what I'm saying. You don't seem to need my medical attention. Very well. Goodbye, then. Hello again, miss. Very well. Goodbye, then. Hello again, miss. Melia, I know you work for Doc. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse... Very well. It's locked.
It ain't human! Kill it! Away with you! She's dead! No! Don't like that, do ya? I order you to step back. God walks with me!
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news. It's locked, all right.